We're here at North Sandusky Disc Golf Course for our March edition of the Throwing Pains Brother Battle. This course is the home of the Throwing Pains Amateur Open that normally takes place in the wintertime. So the layout we're using today will be the OBs and the Mandos that are used at that tournament. I won the January edition, so I will have the tee box here on hole 1. And I have a 1-stroke lead on the year over Jonathan. We didn't play in February. I had a baby, and let's just say there are things more important than disc golf. Let's see how it plays out. We got hole 1 here. I've got the tee box because I won last month. It's 335-foot par 3, right up the middle there. You got OB onto the left, and you got bushes on the right. Thunderbird. Too low. Get up, get up, get up. We'll take that.
Here we go. I'm going to get dubbed this month. No, low. One big skip. That'll be an outside putt. All right, 30-footer to start the day. I did not warm up putting. I may live to regret that soon. Bang. Come on. Oh.
We've got a par 4 here. It's about 495 feet straight up the hill. There's OB left and right. It widens the further you go. For me, it'll be a force over destroyer trying to get up into the big gap on the right.
All right, the basket is up in there.
Up behind the pine trees.
It's gettable, but it's a 2-shot hole.
Not as far right as I want, but pretty far up there. I'll take
Should
it.
be left opening. We're going to get risky. We're going to go Gorgon, slow arm speed, and I haven't played in a while. So start it out to the left and let it move right, hopefully right gap. It's too low, but if it misses the building, I'll be fine.
Stymied behind the building.
Or if it pegs me behind the building. Go, 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 go. That'll be like a 35-footer.
Don't have a lot left here, but sometimes this ceiling can get to me. Hopefully I can execute a nice little birdie. P3X.
It's got to be edge of the circle. And I go straddle. Left. That was a good putt, though.
Got another 15-footer, just what I like. Let's get her in, get the birdie. We got a 350-foot par 3. This one's
on it there through the trees.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight line. This is more of a bonus birdie for us. You got a low ceiling. If you want to throw the hyzer, you can throw a big power forehand if you got it, which we don't. Destroyer for me, we got a little bit of a tailwind. Hopefully I can push up and get a late hook.
Out of the way.
Not enough hyzer.
Right side?
Too straight with the tailwind.
All right, here he is getting in the hole. He went long and he went right, which is a tough spot to be.
Not where you want to be on this hole.
No, it's not. Do you need a disc? Ooh, still in it. Another putt from the edge of the circle. It's not my strong suit, but if you give me a putt on the edge of the circle on every hole of this course, I will take it, especially bonus holes like this. So, just got to make sure I don't berdogey. Bang, bang. Oh, just high. That's okay. I needed a stroke, but I didn't want to get it that way. All right, finally got the box. Hole 4, par 3, 265 feet. OB, the big rocks over here, all the way along the left side. Then there's a Mando tree, the one right here in the middle. You have to go left of that. So I'm going to go up over the picnic table, shoot the middle gap, try not to hit anybody fishing, and try and put it under the bucket again. I softed it, but that'll be a 50-footer.
I'm going to throw the same gap with the people here. I can't throw my normal sidearm route. Buzz. Stable up.
That's going to be... Did it catch?
Nah, a little far right. Should have a putt.
Should have. All right, if jumpers are still legal, I'm going to take them. Probably 40 foot, so straddle out, try and put it in. No. That was bad. That was dumb. And here goes Ryan again.
Got my first real putt of the day, a 25 to 30 footer. See if I can catch it.
And good putt. More than I want left, but if I make it, it won't matter.
Good putt.
Okay.
Good bounce back after the bogey on 3. We've got a short gimme here. This one's about 120 feet.
Right under my finger.
You really don't want to miss it. Toro, just soften up the middle. That's too high.
Catch.
That'll be a test.
That'll be tough. For such a guy to get it whole, I miss this hole a lot, but he's opened the door again. Got back up by 2. I need to get 1 here. Do it. I was hoping off the tree.
Don't have much here, but see if we can make something work. Try and get the birdie. Might honestly go scooper here. Get that right to left to right movement. To the left, but we'll take it.
Ryan put his in. Here's mine. Be a bad one to miss. Hole 6, par 3, 282. Right down the guts where I'm going to go. Just baby hyzer straight up. Going into the woods 1 under, which is always my goal out here. I hate to have to get it on 5 and just be 1 under, but I'll take it. Here we go.
Right up the middle. Good shot.
Do it. Chains. Almost.
A little more Andy than I wanted. The tailwind.
Right in the middle. Saddle. Good shot.
We both got our tap ins here.
All right, hole 7, par 4, 427. It goes straight, real short shot, and then dog legs left, and then dog legs back right. It's a really tough birdie, but it's not thick enough. I got to get a par. So I'm going croc, just lay up, trying to get the middle of the fairway and get around the corner. Love a birdie. I need a par. I'm down 1. Miss it, square it.
That's about the only way to screw this hole up. I'm just kidding. There's many ways.
That's about the only way to screw this hole up.
That's the worst way to screw this hole up. I've got a destroyer. I'll throw it high on a hyzer. Try to get up there.
It's high. That's inside.
Got held up a little bit, but I'm up there.
You're on the fairway. Yeah, I might have a shot at it. And that shot is risky because it involves me throwing a sidearm and a pretty straight one. But me throwing something that doesn't end up left in the woods is just as risky. So I'm going to go stand still sidearm. Just try and hit the fairway and not break my arm. Nope.
A little inside.
I will have to play Army golf to get there, but it's doable.
So I can try and play through the trees, or I can try to play the hole the way it's meant to. I'd like to be a little farther left here, and I'm not. I'll throw a big Annie flippy disc Mirage.
Ooh, Mirage. This is the perfect Mirage shot. Basket's right there by his chest. That's high.
A little far right, but I'll at least have a look through the trees.
I think we're going to go with the flippy sidearm, maybe our X3 again. It's not very far. I just got to get up and down and move a little bit to the left. That'll be like 15-footer. I should make it.
Yeah, that's a hard putt.
That'll be like 15-footer. I should make it.
That one too.
Man,
I've got about 20 foot left.
That was to save my par.
Save your par. He ends up with a bogey.
That's a bogey. There's worse holes to bogey. It's a big time to still get a stroke, dude. Good job. Back to even, back to 2 strokes. And here's Ryan on hole 8.
Hole 8, we got a 240-foot dog leg hyzer left. It's pretty. The back wall comes in pretty quick, so you gotta.
Sure, I'll give you a shot from the tee pad, and then I'm gonna move off where we can see the basket.
Yeah,
you gotta hook around here pretty hard.
You can either throw like a Stolly nose up on hyzer, which is pretty tight with the ceiling, or you can throw something super overstable. I'm gonna throw a Toro here.
Basket's right there.
Get it on hyzer, get it moving left. Two inside.
Oh,
that was almost really good.
Yeah, that was close. Telling me for like a year he somehow aced this hole. Unless somebody puts in the comments, I still don't believe it. Unless you witnessed it.
Disc is signed.
That'll be like 15-footer. I should make it. Dude, I knew I shouldn't have said that.
So we won't cut away for this one. This is called the Walk of Shame. When you have less than 25 feet to get to your disc. It's like Simon's nature appreciation moment. This is more of a failure appreciation moment.
So I got to go high again. I really don't need to give him another stroke, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to.
The one thing about getting aggressive is it never hurts you.
That'll be a really long look, probably a bogey. It's going to be a tough shot. Fade out of it. That'll be a long look. Nice touchy shot. All right, we're going to go with a pretty stolly jump putt. This would be a super, super bonus save given the tee shot. Basically, it was a re-tee, but a worse angle. So, oh my goodness!
What is he doing?
It slipped out of my hand halfway through. It was too late. That was one of the worst shots I've thrown in a year.
Well, luckily, I've got a long.
Oh, you're going to do another walk of shame?
Walk of shame. Still outside.
Am I?
You're outside of my putt.
Oh. All right, I really have to put this one in. Or I should make it. Oh, no. That one is almost outside the circle. We're falling apart, folks. Here you go.
This is probably 40 foot with a little bit of a headwind. See if I can bang it. At least my comebacker is not nearly as bad.
It's still in my questionable range is what's bad. You should not, at my level, do this bad on this hole, but I'm going to finish it up and we're going to walk away. Or I should make it.
Sudden rule change, playoff will be played on hole 8 if we were to tie.
Oh my.
Another tester. We'll call this the Walk of Shame. We'll call this the Hole of Shame.
The Hole of Shame, yes. All right. Still legal stance to get off the route. Almost missed another one, folks.
And that is how it happened. If you're looking at the scorecard, that's what went wrong. Only seems right on a hole like this. He'd make me go ahead and tap out. But the hardest hole on the course, hole 9, it's a par 4. Very skinny
gap. Wait, I thought hole 8 was the hardest hole on the course.
Very skinny gap all the way up, 470 feet. I'm gonna throw a Gorgon here, try to get it to track the fairway, straighten out, and maybe get a look at an easy birdie. But if I miss, we'll be lucky to get a par.
You got 4 strokes to play with. Don't worry.
Thanks for the generous donation of strokes, John.
Don't cut roll.
So that cut roll is not what you want, but I'm up far enough that I should be able to scramble for par.
All right. Flippy Rock 3. This is the only mold that I've thrown even decently, I feel like, on the hole. So aim at the bending tree and move right.
Good shot.
A little bit of ground play. Move to the left of the fairway.
Stay in the middle.
That's center cut. So I can't wait to screw it up. Miss it all. That's a par. Skid. All right, I'm under it.
No way. Oh my goodness.
Off the tree, off the cage.
That would have been about 75 feet.
That would have been electric. Both pars?
Yeah, we'll take it on that hole.
Yeah. I don't like the triple bogey on hole 8, but through 9 holes, Ryan's 1 under par. I'm 3 over par. I mean, the back 9 is more scoreable, but I'm going to have to play lights out to catch him from this point.
Yep. Here we're on hole 10, 340-ish feet downhill. You got a big gap to contend with, but then you got a hyzer and get all the way down to the basket, which is, you can see it just behind the bush there. Thunderbird down the right gap, little hyzer. Hook up, hook up, hook up.
Oh, fade for him. 1 skip.
I might be stymied, but should be able to work with
That's
that
a
easy
putt
par.
for sure. I throw the biggest gap I can find on this hole. Up high, big turnover. Trusty Rock 3. I could go OB right. That's the main thing I got to watch for, other than losing the disc. Nope.
Misfire. Ended up making it its way down there.
Shouldn't lose it, but it's probably a layup.
So that last one's a bonus birdie. This one's probably a must get. I'm gonna throw up the gut just because it's pretty calm right now, and I've really been trying to
Hole
get this
11,
shot pat.
Ryan Payne.
Get this shot down pat, but this is just a Yeti AVR. Turn for me.
Oh, that should be a nice kick. Oh, really?
Right behind it, about 20 foot.
One of these days I'm going to learn to just throw the hyzer, but until I grow up, I'm going to go up the gut with this flippy P&A. Hit the same little tree as you. Good birdie. Hey, I gotta have him.
You didn't get that sweet sound of chains because he didn't really hit any, but
Still 4 strokes.
yeah, we got a 2-shot hole again, a par 4, 485 feet. It's a big dogleg right, so you're wanting to hit up into the gap or even with the gap, so you get about a 250-foot upshot. T-bird, about 300 foot to the front, about 370 to the back wall, so should be in that sweet spot. If I drift a little far right, it's not going to hurt me as long as I get out of those trees.
Get through.
Snuck through, I'll be straight up the
I was
gap.
gonna say, you shouldn't be pinched there. I don't know that not playing lately, I've got the mustard to do it with the T-bird today. But I can't get any more flippy because of what I just saw with his turning. So I'm gonna just aim basically where he did with a little bit of hyzer and take a longer second shot. But I just want I got to score. Got to give myself chances. That's way more left. It didn't feel great, but I've got to give myself chances. I'm down by 4. No.
That was a bad one. No. I'll turn over, make the gap a little bigger for me. A little high, not what I wanted, but we'll take it.
Is that right by it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, Jonathan kicked back in here to 2023, so
Yeah, I got to give this a run.
he's got a nice, he's at least got a window here.
Yeah. Oh no. That was weak the whole way. Oh my goodness.
But I don't plan to give it to him.
So after another birdie, Ryan is now 3 under par. I got a par, save the par, but I'm 2 over with 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 6 holes, 5 strokes. It's a tough task, but I've got to get some of them back because these strokes can matter at the end of the year. So it matters.
So here we got hole 13. It can be a problem. It's a par 5, but it's only about 700 feet. Tight woods here on the left, OB road and beyond here on the right. You start with the tree in front of you, so it can be a tough hole.
You going left or right?
I'll go left today, just feeling like the flex will work for me. Just try to get up there and get some distance cut off. Don't need to do anything crazy here.
Did I get under it?
Yeah.
Dude, you smoked that thing. Good shot.
It's only about 300 feet, but it's right in the middle of the fairway.
Ryan might not need to do anything crazy. But I'm in a bind and I'm way behind. I normally like to go up sidearm, but I can't do that. So I'm gonna go and try and get a few more feet, go right side. I'm not necessarily playing for the eagle, but I've got to get birdie here. So big hyzer, keep it in bounds. I'm gonna go over OB though, so. I don't have a lot to work with. Throwing this is going to bring in the out of bounds again, but I'm too pinched to go right side, so I've got to go at the rough and try and flip it up. Kind of side hill lie. Don't love anything about this shot. Come on, turn.
Hold it.
Out of it.
Great shot.
Stay in the middle. All right, that's going to get me a birdie if I can execute.
I got about 330 to the oak tree, and the basket's about 30, 40 long from that. I'm gonna try to get there with a Thunderbird, playing it safe though. Don't want to get into the rough too bad on the left. Don't want to be OB right.
That looks really smooth, dude.
I will be up there. Looks like putting for eagle.
Putting for eagle. Wow. Ryan's kind of looking good for the eagle. All being said, this is one of the best, this is not a bad place to be, but I've got to try and ring this thing up given the situation.
Good shot. A little low.
As long as I make it, it's all good. All right, a putt for eagle inside the circle. I don't think I've ever seen one. I've heard people talk about it, but
About 20, 25 feet. These are the ones that you really want to make.
great eagle, Ryan.
That's awesome.
It is awesome for you.
See if he can tap out his
This is for birdie.
birdie.
I feel like I suck, and this is a birdie. Almost a par.
Almost a par.
All right, the eagle keeps in the tee pad. What's your record out here?
I think 8 or 9.
Oh, wow. Par 3, 200. It's just down and to the right. It's short, but it's hard to get that far right. Soft.
That was terrible.
All right, Firebird. Stand still. It's not about distance. It's about having the right angle and playing it very inside.
Wide enough, got a
Didn't
skip.
get the skip I needed, but I'll have a putt.
All right, he is in the thick of it, folks. He can still get up and down. Edge of the circle, maybe?
All right, this is the edge of the circle. Gotta have it. Apparently I don't have to.
Wow, can't even get a stroke on him.
Par 3, about 275. Straight in front of you, you got the big tree on
Hang
your
on,
right.
focus, there we go.
You want to be under the big tree. You don't want to bleed too far left. There's out of bounds at the road, or at the path in the road. Stable up.
Whoa.
A little bit of headwind there.
This is a halo rough
Under,
3.
under. Why do I even putt? Why don't I just lay them all up?
Ooh. Good putt.
This is a par 3, 250. We got a little bit of right to left tailwind coming off the water.
Hook up and skip.
Okay. Bite. Whoa. Okay.
Air ball. Oh.
Hole 17, par 3, 350, water carry a little bit, tall grass and water is all OB, and this clump of trees in there is OB.
Oh, baby.
Do it?
Do it.
Hook up.
Do it. Get down. Get down.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
Definitely burned it, but
didn't want that one very bad. 1, 2, 3. That's close enough. I'm even going to putt it.
sailed it. About 45, he says. Jonathan's got his par putt, par save.
That'll be like 15 footer. I should make it.
6 down, hole 18.
Okay. Not enough of a flex. Right into the tree.
Ooh.
Miss it, miss it, miss it, miss
Get
it.
through, he should have a long putt. Ooh. That's gonna be a tester. We're both right here, right at the 20-ish range.
Which means in Ryan's range and out of mine, but I'm gonna make it and end the day with a make.
Yeah, just stay at 6 down.
Hey, look, what? How do you even think on that line? It's so obvious.
Oh. If you putt like that about 12 more times, I might beat you.
I don't know how I missed that line.
Walk of shame.
I saw this and thought, there's no shot.
There you go. It's a bad bogey, but still 5 is a great score out here.
The final score, I shot 1 up. Ryan shot 5 down. Ryan shot a really, really hot round, especially with the eagle on 13. That was just a good round. I wish I could have held up my end of the bargain and both made it close and interesting, but instead I hope you enjoyed my failure and my meltdown on the course. I kept my temper in check, but that's the only thing I kept in check. The score did not stay in check. I ended up 1 over. That's 6 more strokes to add on to the 1, so not only is Ryan up 2 months to 0, but Ryan's up by 7 total strokes. So I need to play a couple more times rather than just showing up cold in April, but I've got to get a win. Got to get a win. I cannot let this get any more out of hand than it already is. But we'll see you then. Thanks. Like, comment, subscribe, and comment your favorite awful shot that I threw today. That'll be like 15 footer. I should make it.